Angel Grove Valley Sports Ohio, for both of you, what led to this win? And then Evan, just how it feels to be back home and then get your win in front of friends and family.
Feel great to be back home. Just the crowd out there had a lot of family cheering for me, so it just felt great to play in front of them. And then also felt great to get the dub out here. So
let's win. We don't have a stat sheet or nothing. We did a really good job with Paul George, I think. A lot of people were kind of locked in on him, just trying to stop him because he's been on the scoring tier the whole season so far. And I mean, we were really locked in on both ends of the floor. We got out in transition, got a lot of transition buckets. Their switching kind of fumbled us a little bit, but I think we got through the game and finally came out with a W.
What's been the difference in your defense, though? It just seems like you're more locked in, and I know just speaking to Jared Allen earlier too. I guess I'm kind of answering it, but it just seems like both sides are on the same page, whether it's guards and the interior. What are you seeing at this point?
Yeah, I mean, both sides of the ball. I mean, both sides, the guards and the bigs are really locked in on defensive end. I mean, for me and the guards, these guys really help us a lot. Him, J.A., even K-Love, Laurie. I mean, just having footage down there really help us a lot. So just sitting all the guards, trying to shoot floaters, trying to just get easy buckets over them. I mean, they make it really difficult.
And then just the previous game, it just seems like those moments were enforcement, where Lowry had the dunk in the previous game and then Colin Sexton with his dunk over Batum. Your reaction to that?
It's crazy. Hopefully we see that on SportsCenter tonight. But I mean, just those plays just get us going, really. That's 2 times in a row. So I mean, if we get another play like that Friday, hopefully we get 3 in a row.
Chris Fedor, Cleveland.com. Evan, you said you had a lot of family and friends here. How many tickets did you request?
I'm not sure exactly, but it was probably about like 15, and then I got more coming to the Laker game too. So a lot of family out here.
And then Darius, for you, JP was talking about sacrifice and how Lowry's playing a different position, Collins being used in a different kind of role, and so on and so on. Kevin Love, Ricky Rubio coming off the bench. Can you summarize the importance of sacrifice to you guys and this early season success that you've had?
I mean, it's a lot of individual talent on this team. So just to make it one foundation, one really good basketball team, everybody has to make sacrifices. Even Isaac came in, guarding the best player in the league every night. We'll get the best player on the opposing team every night his rookie year, and he's coming off the bench and doing the same thing basically. But I mean, the sacrifice is helping, and I think we're starting to get that as the season go on. It's more about the team than individual stuff. So I mean, when we get team wins or doing good as a team, the individual stuff will come. So I think we're starting to really get that going forward.
And this could be for either one of you. When did you know or believe that defense was going to be your identity?
I feel like since training camp, they've been preaching to us defense. We knew that we're gonna have like a lot of bigs in the paint, and they kept preaching to us just protect the paint. We got the guards in the same thing, sending everyone to us, and then having us like contest all the shots. So I feel like since training camp, they've been really preaching that.
Coach Rose of The Athletic. Evan, this is for you, but during preseason training camp or in early on, I guess, through this first stretch of games, when did JB guys reinforce this need for you guys to be like so dominant on the glass on both ends of the floor? Because like earlier on, it was an issue, I guess, during preseason, and when you're seeing how it is translating to success on the floor, I guess, when did that message come, and how have you guys seen you guys answer that message?
Throughout preseason, he kept telling us, and definitely after the first game, he got with us and talked to us, and felt like we should get a lot of defensive rebounds and some offensive rebounds. But I feel like we've done a really good job of like really focusing on that and really getting in the paint, and, like finishing the plays on the defensive end.
And how have you seen, I mean, you know, we've talked about it so much, but you, Lowry, Jay, like just kind of form a chemistry, I guess, in this big lineup. And as the games have gone on, know where each other are on the floor and kind of get to see, like, get that feeling. But how do you see that progressing so far?
I feel like it's progressing pretty fast. Everyone is starting to learn where everyone's going to be on the floor, and like how, like when people want to cut, and like how everyone's going to play each other. So I feel like the chemistry is building pretty fast.
And Darius, this is for you, but you know, looking at Atlanta, looking in Denver, and then tonight, how are these games, I guess, a confidence booster for you guys, just in the progress you guys have made and the things that you put in camp and seeing the success so far? And I know it's early, but just how are these games confidence boosters if they are?
They're super confident. These are playoff teams. So a young team like us getting these wins on the road, well, 2 on the road, I mean, it's real confidence boosters for sure. Like I said, it is early. We have a lot of ways to go to where we want to get to, but yeah, it's really good confidence booster for us. It's just making sure that we just keep doing the little things really for this team to just go forward. We have a lot of steps to go, so just got to keep working.
There is, and for both of you, if you want to answer, Evan, but you mentioned how it was a crazy dunk by Colin, but how would you grade the Rubio to Kevin Love dunk?
He didn't even get up. Oh my gosh. What AC said the other night? You can't get over a phone book. Can't jump over a phone book. That was K-Love tonight. But it was cool though. Seeing K-Love get up one time. I never seen that before in game. So it was good to see. LA legs.
Chris. Darius, for you, what is it like playing next to another natural point guard like Ricky? And how does the combination of you two help you guys close games?
It's really fun, actually. I mean, he's been in the game for a long time, so I get to just sit back and witness some of the things that he just do with the ball. But just be playing off the ball is really fun too, because he gets everybody involved. He gets everybody set in the place that he wants to be at. So, I mean, I'm learning while I'm on the floor with him. So, I mean, it's a good combination, I believe. We finished the game well. And then, like, he lets me just tell him what to do, and he does the same thing with me. So it's good, like, leadership, good balance. So I'm liking it a lot.
Is there something specific that you've picked up from him?
He keeps the ball like, yeah, he always keeps the ball like in pick and rolls. So like just keeping his dribble alive is really cool. He had one pass behind the back to Colin today. That was crazy. I mean, he's just really crafty, like under the rim, the scoop lays. I mean, it's just unbelievable, really. It's just some things that you can't teach at all, that you just got to watch. And I'm starting to pick up on a lot of things.
Thank you.
Ma'am, do you have a question?
Oh, Evan, with the off day, you gonna be able to spend some family time here and be with your
Yeah.
folks and your brother and stuff?
Yeah, I plan on spending my off day tomorrow with them, just hanging out, seeing everyone that I haven't seen in a while. So that's what I'm going to do tomorrow.
First extended road trip of the season, kind of how are you settling into just the whole thing of the NBA grind already?
I mean, this trip, I'm coming back home, so it's not really anything too like hard to settle into, because I've lived here and been here before. But the season is going to be a grind, and you just got to stay locked in and be ready.
Thank you.
Okay, it's gonna wrap it up for us. Thank you.
Yeah.